That's noise.
Well,
over there.
No, that's not you.
That is me. I swear to God, that's me.
What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's Nefertiti, and I'm back with another video. And I'm back with another video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Come on in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me today. If you are new here, thank you for joining. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we have a lot more coming. You know what I'm saying? However, today is a more serious video. I will be talking about Laurensmith-Fields, and even though my platform may not be as big, there's going to be one of y'all that sees this. Somebody's going to see this, and I really believe that this story needs to go viral. It does. It's sad. So if you don't have money, and if you don't have the correct coverage, your story is just going to be put under books. You know what I mean? And if we can do something about it, if we can continue to share, if we can continue to talk about this, maybe like their family can get the justice that they deserve. And I really am praying that they do. So y'all, I just ask that you take the time out to please pray for their family. And please pray that they get the justice that they deserve for this girl, because we need answers. Like this is not enough. So I got this from BGU. This is her from her YouTube channel. So I'm just going to react to this and see how it goes.
I'm vlogging on my phone because I have my camera, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna give you guys I'm gonna dive to listen. 23-year-old Laurensmith-Fields was born and raised in Bridgeport. She was described by family as a beautiful child with the world at her feet. She was a track star at Stanford High School and was in cosmetology classes, as well as studying to become a physical therapist at Norwalk Community College. She also ran her own business in order to help pay for school, along with a YouTube channel where she...
Hold on, y'all. It's so sad that, like, innocent people have to die like this, because she obviously had a lot going for herself, and she obviously was a go-getter and a hustler. She just happened to come in contact with the wrong people, and that's just so sad. It's not like she wasn't doing nothing with her life.
Uploaded hair tutorials. Lauren was found unresponsive on December 12th in her Plymouth Street apartment after she met with an unidentified white male from the online dating app Bumble. According to Westchester News 12, the man had reportedly contacted police regarding her physical state, but was not detained for questioning. Lauren was pronounced dead a short time later. Her brother...
That doesn't sit right with me. That just doesn't sit right with me. The fact that we had only one witness that was with her that day, and you're not questioning him, wow, I wonder if it was a different scenario, how it would turn out.
Akeem Jeter said Bridgeport police officers described the man as a nice guy.
Because he seemed like a nice man? Do you know how many wolves are out here in sheep clothing? Do you know how many people that seem nice but really are not nice? That really are evil? A lot of evil people come looking like they're nice and they're good and they're innocent, and they're not. And that just makes me, like, I feel like the justice system, like they failed her. Like, they didn't even do their job. They didn't even try to do their job. But here's my question. If that was your daughter, your granddaughter, your best friend, somebody close to you, what would you want? You would want justice. So why are they not pushing? So this is why we have to push. This is why we have to call them. This is why we have to make these videos, and we have to keep on sharing, guys, because her family deserves justice. And this is just sad that they just was like, oh, well, he seems nice, so we're not going to question him.
With no need to be investigated for foul play. The medical examiner has yet to release a cause of death, prompting her family to begin an investigation of their own. The family did not share the findings of their private autopsy. Miss my baby!
Mind y'all, if we don't know how she died, it's a little bit harder to find the killer, if they did kill her. Like, how she just end up dead. Something's not right, and we're going to get down to the bottom of it.
The mother of 20
23-year-old Laurensmith-Fields of Bridgeport says her family's world came crashing down 10 days ago when her daughter was found dead inside her apartment on Plymouth Street under what the family describes as mysterious circumstances. The medical examiner has not yet released the cause of death, and investigators aren't commenting.
Without a doubt, we know that my daughter was not a drug user, and I had a second autopsy myself.
And then the sad thing is that her dad had to come out of pocket for his own autopsy for his daughter because they didn't want to release the reports. Like, something's not right.
We paid out of pocket because we felt so uncomfortable with the way it was handled.
It's Lauren. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Lauren was a familiar face to YouTube audiences. Her family says she had been a track star at Stamford High School and was now studying physical therapy at Norwalk Community College. A sweet child, they say, who had blossomed into a beautiful young woman who had the whole world at her feet. They say Lauren had met, quote, an older white man on the dating app Bumble, and it was he who alerted police to Lauren's death. The family says they are...
Guys, this is really so sad to me. It really is. I really tried my best to do research to try to find like more information because I didn't want to come on here not having the facts, but they haven't released much yet. So I may be doing a part 2 to this. When I find more information, I will be doing another video. I will be. But I wanted to say something about them dating apps. I'm not saying that I'm against them, but I ask you guys to please be careful. Please, like, try your best to be careful. If you're meeting somebody from a dating app, right, and you've never met them before, but you've talked to them on the phone and you seem like they're cool and you feel like you're comfortable, even though you feel like you're comfortable and you've never met them in person, and you guys are about to go hang out, bring somebody with you. Or take them or have them meet you in a public place, like a mall or a place where there's a lot of people that can see you, and don't take them home or don't go back to their home. Stay in a public place, keep it cordial, and don't, like, you know, get too close to people at first because you have to see who they are and what type of person they are, and pay attention to the signs that you get when you first be with them. Make sure your family knows where you're at. Send your location to your friends, even if you don't want your friends in your business or your family, whoever you trust, send your location to them. And just make sure you guys have, like, you need to get your gun license. Make sure you have some backup just in case something ever were to happen. You can defend yourself. You got to defend yourself because nowadays things are just so crazy and you can't just trust everything anymore. You know what I mean? You really have to. You gotta really be on guard, for real.
Not satisfied with answers they got from an investigator.
I asked him about the guy. He just made it seem like the guy was a nice guy. It was nothing to investigate. The only contact that we have had was from a very insensitive, condescending, and arrogant detective.
Lauren's dad reading a scathing statement saying police failed to extend the most basic courtesies and told his family to stop calling. Councilwoman Maria Pereira says police owe Lauren...
That's just so insensitive to me. It's so insensitive. And I'm not going to make this a race issue, even though a lot of, black people, a lot of their cases get put under the books. But so do white people. So I'm not going to say it's a race issue. But all I'm going to say to the police is, what if that was yours? What if that was your baby? What if that was your daughter, your granddaughter? Your best friend? What if that was somebody that you were close to? Why say stop calling? That's somebody that lost someone that they loved, and you say stop calling? That's so insensitive. And this is why the media has to spread. Whenever the media goes crazy with these cases, these police stations and these officers and these detectives have no choice but to do their job because we're on their butt. We're on their tail. That's what we have to do for these people.
Mom an apology.
She sent a really well-written email, and I was shocked when just yesterday she told me she had not even received a response.
A mom who's left to plan her daughter's funeral just days before Christmas says she's struggling to find a path forward.
Life is not the same. I don't know who I'm going to be after this.
In Bridgeport, Frank Recchia, News 12, Connecticut.
Yeah, guys, that's the end of that. Like I said, when I find more information, and I will be keeping up with this story, when I find more information, I will be doing a part 2, and it will be a lot more detailed. I just wanted to make this video to get it out there, to put it out there, to share it, because I really want them to have justice. So again, like I said, be careful when you guys are meeting people on the internet, on it doesn't have to be a dating app. It can be Instagram, it can be Facebook, it can be anything social media where you didn't meet the person in person. I know it's weird to bring a friend with you, but even if you have to have a friend that's just staying in the area, or if you guys are in a restaurant, have your friend go on the other side of the restaurant. You have to be safe, because nowadays people don't care. And you see how they're just trying to throw her situation under the rug. They're just like, oh, okay, well, stop calling us. She died. Like, no explanation. No, we don't know what happened to her body. The man doesn't have to get questioned. So now we don't have any witnesses or suspects, because the one person that we had for some type of leeway, you let go. So this is not the end. Justice will be served in the name of Jesus. Because one thing about God is about justice. And you guys may think that you're not going to give it to them, but when God's in the midst, it shall happen. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Be sure to follow me on all my social media in the description below. And make sure you guys subscribe to my other channel where I do motivational videos and I speak about God, and I just, talk about different topics, okay? Be sure to check that out. I love you guys. God bless y'all.